Yo, what's up? Out here on the river again today. Gonna try to find some fish here in the dead of winter. It's 31 degrees outside, so we might have to find some water with some sun on it. Hopefully these fish are active early, but we're gonna see. So today I'm gonna be fishing 4 flies. In the last video I showed you guys how to tie a fly that I call the Shart, which is just a Prince Nymph variation. Basically I'm doing this just to show you that you can catch fish on a lot of different flies, and that presentation matters more than the fly pattern, and that when you're watching videos, fly tying videos like that, and you see these different materials that guys are using or people that are using, it doesn't really matter if you have the exact materials. You should really just have fun, use your imagination, and fish the flies that you have confidence in. So I'm down here on the water now. It's kind of cold out. So the 4 flies that I'm going to be using today are the original Prince Nymph, but a jigged version, tungsten bead. I'm going to be using the fly that I tied in the last video, the Shart. I'm going to be using Lance Egan's red dart, and then I'm going to be using kind of a variation of the original Prince Nymph, but with some rubber legs on it. And those are the 4 flies I'm going to use today. I'm going to try to catch a fish on all 4 of those, okay? I'm going to switch with each fish that I catch and see how many I can get. The other thing worth noting is I have nothing against whitefish whatsoever. Fun fish to catch. If I catch a whitefish today on this fly, I'm not going to count it. I'm going to try to go pure trout for this. Anyway, let's give this red dart a try. Starting off right here in this run, there's some nice deeper water back here in the back that's a little slower, a little bit more like winter water, even though there's this fast water right out against that bank. It kind of swings across. Let's see if we can get a fish to start off with this red dart here. I might need to go a little deeper, I'm not sure. This water's pretty deep right there, but sometimes these fish will be sitting right on these edges near shore. I might need to work up a little bit. We'll see. See if I'm gonna move up a little bit, see if I can find a fish on this edge here. So I don't think I'm getting down quite enough in this deep water, so I'm adding a piece of tippet here and a second fly just to see if maybe I'm not getting down deep enough or fast enough. There's a chance. The water's pretty high, pretty cold. So we'll see on that. Okay, so I put a Shart on, and then I have a red dart below that. Second piece of tippet. Let's see if that extra weight and depth helps out or not. We'll see. Same water, slightly different rig. Just want to, oh, there was a take, missed a fish. So maybe I just wasn't getting down enough for these fish, or deep enough, you know. Sometimes it takes just a small change like that to start hooking fish. Okay, let's try this again. This might be the theme of the day. Step, cast, repeat. Move locations, see if you can find some fish. That might be what we're doing all day long. Okay, found some slower water in the sun, so we're gonna give that a try and see how it works, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of a change of outcome here, start landing some fish. Okay, we got some nice water coming in here. There's an island up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit of an island up there, and the 2 currents kind of come together, and this is a soft edge. It's got some deep water, and then it goes back into a really deep hole. There's a fish. First fish of the day there. See if we can get him. He ate the red dart. Looks like a whitefish. Take him either way, I'll tell you that. So it looks like finding some sunny water was kind of the key. You can see, whoa, chill out there, bud. That red dart there and I'll let him go. So possibly finding some water with the sun on it could work. See if we can get a trout this time. Fish a little bit more of this deep, slow water here. It's kind of an edge here. Kind of gets shallow where the two currents are, where they come together out in the middle. Oh, there was a fish. I lost him. He ate at the end of the drift. I kind of figured they might be further back down in the run, but it's harder to fish that because it's kind of a sandy bottom here, and the way it comes together, it gets real deep and there's not really good access to get out in the run where you would really want right now. But we'll see what we can do. There's a oh, missed another one there. Ah, that was a fish, and I took a step and I wasn't paying attention. I hate when I do that. I just have to remind myself, set my feet before I make a cast, so that when a fish eats, I'm ready. I do that a lot of times where I cast as I'm stepping, and then there's a good fish. Oh, woo! That's a good one. Oh, that's a good fish on the red dart. Let's see if we can land him. It's a good fish on 6X. Oh, he's down here now. Okay, side pressure. So we can get this nice rainbow in the net here, and we can switch to another pattern. This is the red dart coming through. Come on, fish. Side pressure. Whoa. Let's get him over in this slower water here. It's a good fish. Okay, head up. Let's see. Looks like he's just about ready. Into the net. Nice. That's a good fish right there. Looks like a male. Nice and chrome. Cool fish. Okay, we got our first rainbow here. Really nice buck on the Egan's red dart. Okay, I'll let this guy go. Pretty healthy male there. Okay, we got that fish on a red dart. So now I think I'm gonna switch it up and put the traditional Prince Nymph on and see if we can get another fish out of here. So I'll be running the Shart and the Prince Nymph at the same time. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I still have the Shart up high, and then I put on traditional Prince there. So I think it seems like, you know, I think moving to a location in the sun seems to be the difference here so far this morning between catching and not catching. And you know, I'm sure that fishing throughout the day will get better as it gets warmer as well, but the wind is supposed to pick up, so I'm a little bit worried about that with this rig. This might be a little bit too shallow up in here, but we'll run our nymphs through there. There's a fish. Feels like a good one. Woo! That's a real good one. See if we can land him. Oh, it's a good fish. See if I can get him back into this calm water. See, he's gonna take a run on me. Another good fish. Try to keep some side pressure. I don't want to put too much on him because I've got this 6X on, and it's a good fish for the Deschutes right here. But this cold water, you can see they don't have, I mean, a couple good, wow, this is one of the prettiest Deschutes fish I think I've seen in a while. Wow, look at that fish. Pretty. All those spotted up. Ooh, that's a stud. An absolute tank. I don't know if you guys can see this fish, but that is a tank. He's got that, see that right there? Prince Nymph, baby. That fly, traditional Prince Nymph, kills fish. Love that thing. Okay, that fish just bailed out of my net when I was gonna try to get Just gonna try to get a shot for you guys to check him out better. That was the Prince Nymph. Now we're gonna put on rubber leg Prince Nymph and see what happens. Okay, switched it up. Single fly, rubber leg Prince. Gonna keep working up this edge. It's too bad that fish popped off on you guys. He really just busted my net, and I would have loved to have gotten a shot for you so you could see him. That was a super pretty fish, but fortunately, fish have a mind of their own. Okay, so that spot definitely was better. You know, we were able to find a couple fish on the red dart and the traditional Prince Nymph jigged version with tungsten beads. So let's go find some new water, see if we can get it done with the rubber-legged Prince and the Shart. Okay, new piece of water here. And there's a fish right away, first cast. Good fish. Let's see if we can land him here. I don't want him to get out. This run kind of has some fast current on it, and so I'm going to try to keep this fish over to the side. You can see him. I don't know if you can see him in the sun flipping around there. Try to put some side pressure on him. Get him over to the side here. I don't want to lose him. I got 6X on. He's caught up in a branch here. And he's in the net. Nice. So that's fly number 3 right there on that fish. Let's get that fly out of his mouth. He ate the rubber-legged Prince Nymph. You see that fish right there? Nice little fish. See if we can get another one. Okay, down to 1 fly left, and that's the Shart. So I'm gonna find some new water, put it through there a few times, see what happens. Try to get this done. Okay, so I switched up to a single 4 mil bead. All the fish that I've hooked today have been pretty deep. There's a fish kind of on the bottom, so felt like I should probably just, you know, cut through the garbage. Okay, let's see if we can land this guy. Get out here a little bit. Put some side pressure on him. This is just a little guy. But I switched to that 4 mil bead. Got it down in front of him. Oh, whitefish. And he ate. So just getting it down there helps a bit on this fish. So get him unhooked. Looks like he came unhooked already. Little whitefish. Back in the water. Okay, so just sitting down for a second. I actually caught 2 fish at this last spot, but my GoPro died and I didn't realize. So I've caught fish on all 4 flies, but I'm gonna give it a go and try to catch a few more on that Shart just to show you guys, so you can actually see some fish landed and not just have me tell you about it. So I'm gonna give this spot a try. It's kind of a deep, slower pool type thing. Let's see what happens. Not what we're targeting, but a fish. Okay, new spot. I keep rolling with just this camera. I've never actually fished any of this water that I'm walking to right now, so we'll see what this water proves to be like. It could be garbage. Stay tuned. Got another fish on the Shart. Chill, bro. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this I think right here. A little bit of a tougher day, but I think the takeaway is that you can catch fish on lots of different flies and you don't necessarily need the specific materials that a pattern calls for. I just encourage you to use your imagination and use whatever you have available. You don't need to always go out and buy the next best thing. I was able to catch fish on 4 different flies and they're all basically the same thing, just different variations. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you can, like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos every week. I'll see you guys in the next one.